grader. Bulldogs, Carlos Martinez. Assistant coaches Alan Murillo and Andres De Leon. And now fans, the starters for your A&M San Antonio Jaguars. Number 7, Ronaldo Aguilar. Number 21, Jose De La Torre. Number 20, Javier Estrada. Number 10, Christian Guerrero. Number 5, Eduardo Hernandez. Number 2, Jacob Olivares. Number 32, Joshua Olivares. Number 12, Dominic Pena. Number 4, Andres Rodriguez. Number 6, Cleaver Subamana. Number 8, David Torres. The head coach for your Jaguars, Roberto Jaramillo. Assistant coaches, Luigi Olivares and Andre Reese. Honorary coach for today's game and Honor Faculty Appreciation Week, Dr. Durant Prison. Head athletic trainer for today's game, Bobby Two-Step Ramirez. Bandit. Fans, in addition to the honorary coach, we have Dr. Pablo.
Sit on the bench with everyone else. It's $5 an hour, though, by the way.
Oh, no worries. No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of Jaguar Nation, we are live here at the field at Texas A&M University San Antonio, broadcasting the season conference opener for your Texas A&M University San Antonio Jaguars, taking on the Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs. And on behalf of the Jaguar Sports Network and collaboration with athletics and the comms department, my name is Cameron M. Caldwell, and I am on the play-by-play for today, and I am here joined with the women's head coach, Coach Tim Moody. Coach, how are we doing today, sir?
Well, after a win, we're doing pretty good.
Absolutely. You have to be feeling good after a electric win, if I do say so myself. Ana Barragan picked up a hat trick right off the bat, 20 minutes in, and as we were talking about, that could possibly be a record here at TAMUSA for a hat trick.
Yeah, I think scoring early was important. You know, and then probably we should have gone and got a few more goals. So disappointing, but if you score 5 and you win and it's at home, and you should be happy, so I suppose I am.
Absolutely, Coach. Have to be happy, especially opening up conference play for the season like that, in that sort of fashion, a very dominating win. And very early on, we were just talking about an early goal right there. Jaguars going up one in just 30 seconds. That was Joey De La Torre, if I'm correct, and Jaguars, as
It must
we were
be contagious.
as we were just talking about early goals, the men's Jaguars going up one. Seemed to be a miscommunication in the back between, I don't know if it was the back line and the goalkeeper or what happened, but Joey De La Torre going up and getting one nice and early.
Yeah, it's good to get the goal. Gives you confidence, and now you can work your way into the game and get that second one.
Absolutely, and just unreal in quick fashion. Have to be happy about that. And I think the goalkeeper was possibly nutmegged there. Not too sure. Didn't get a good view on it, but here we are. We're back in action, and Jaguars looking to take it to them just like the women did.
Yeah, I think that's why it's good to get the ball forward early, and then you have a chance to score. You know, put them under pressure right away, and getting that goal is important.
Absolutely, and Coach, almost in similar fashion to the women's, was there any sort of tactics change on your part in due to the Bulldogs not having a lot of subs on their bench?
Not really. We played the way that you know, we've been working on the last couple of weeks, and we just took advantage of the situation that came in front of us.
Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live. Had a couple of technical difficulties early on, just getting them sorted out, but we are back and ready for action. We are here. Bulldogs looking to get that one back. An early on goal that they conceded. That was clever. Simomana, who took a hard foul to his shin. Looks like he's going to pop right up, though. No harm, no foul, and it'll be a Jaguars free kick in their own half of the field. That'll be with number 8. David Torres, and Jaguars going to switch the field of play. Number 32 for the Jags, looking to make something happen. Bulldogs bringing the pressure on, though, not letting up even after letting on an early goal. Foul is called in favor of the Bulldogs. A rather questionable whistle here. Referee's not afraid to blow his whistle. And I think called for the foul was number 2, Jacob Olivares. As Coach said, not too sure about that one. And a player is down. Test, 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 test.
Surprised. The guy that jumped in doesn't get yellow there.
Okay, we're back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back after some brief technical difficulties. Thank you so much for bearing with us there. And a hard foul there on, not sure what number it was that got fouled, but Bulldogs. And another yellow card came out there. Appreciate you all for bearing with us here. As we said, Cameron Caldwell and Coach Tim Moody on the call today for this Red River Athletic Conference matchup between the Jaguars and Bulldogs. As we had said, score is 2-0. Jaguars looking to get something going again. Ball's played into the way back post. Bounces around a little bit. That wasn't a bad attempt there, Coach.
No, definitely hit it in the far post, knocked back across the goal. Just didn't find a player, in a black jersey.
Thank you all so much for letting us know about the no sound. We had a brief technical difficulty, but we are live again. We are back. Corners coming in, and referee AR raised his flag about something, but center ref decides to wave him off. Not sure what that was all about, but another foul being called on the Jaguars once again.
He grabbed a shirt.
Definitely was a foul. Oh, looks like they're going to reset.
Yeah, no advantage. So it was offside, I think.
Either offsides, or I think the call may have been the corner kick went out when it came in, but
it's hard to tell. Couldn't see the ref put his arm up.
Definitely, we have a little bit of a limited view here, but doing what we can. Has been a very physical game, but referee's doing a great job keeping things in control. Has brought out the yellow card a number of times already. 3 players been booked, 2 on the Jaguars, 1 on the Bulldogs, and a number of fouls have been called, just like we're seeing here.
You could see a red card in this game, to be honest, if we keep adding yellows.
Definitely, and once again, it seems like just the slightest touch of someone going down, and he did grab his jersey maybe a little bit, but I would have liked to see it playing on there. But as Coach Moody said, we could see a red card. A number of yellow cards have come out. More may come, and a double booking is never a fun thing, especially being on the receiving end of it. But here we are. Bulldogs have a great opportunity here in a dangerous area for the Jaguars. Ball's inside. Pena coming up, running right into the goalkeeper, and no whistle. I would think if all things you're going to blow it, and he decides to, but it's not for a foul. It's because keeper was down, but
I think he wanted to play the advantage there, but then he saw that the keeper might have been hurt, so that's why he gave the foul.
Definitely understandable. Keeper did have the ball in his hands when he was run into, so understandable. Wanted to make sure that, you have it. Let's keep playing. Comes Jags the other way. Bulldogs knocking back to their keeper, does a great job sending that one away. And no foul called, of all things. Time is going to stop here. Referee's going to have a word. Do have a hurt player down. Looks like players are going to take a water break. It is a hot one, Coach.
Yeah, he may have been stepped on, so I think we'll just get him checked out while they have a water break.
Coach, what's your impression so far of how the Bulldogs have been playing? They did go down 2 early goals very early on, but it seems like they've, been still competing.
Yeah, I think they believe that what they're doing is right. The way they're playing is going to get something. They definitely haven't fallen apart or been overwhelmed, and they've steadied the ship.
Absolutely. Bulldogs doing a great job keeping themselves in this game. 2 early goals go on. Seem to be just small mistakes that are the cause of those goals, but that is the name of the game when it comes to college soccer. It's really just who makes the first mistake.
Yeah, I think the next goal will tell and decide how the game goes.
Absolutely. As Bulldogs decide to reset, we are winding down in this first half of both teams' conference opener. If you're just tuning in, this is Cameron M. Caldwell and Coach Tim Moody, the women's head soccer coach here at TAMUSA, on the call for the Jaguars Sports Network, an entirely student-run and led sports network and media initiative on the campus of Texas A&M San Antonio. It is also a collaboration between the comms department and the athletics department. We are powered by Enlace Media Lab, giving us all of our equipment and fancy stuff that we use to make the magic happen. And running the fancy stuff, I'd like to give some shout-outs. Josue on the camera today, as well as rolling on social media. We have Maddie and Carlos taking pictures on our beautiful cameras we have, and as well as Axel. I think he's still here. I'm not too sure. I don't see him, but he was taking pictures in the women's game for Coach Moody's ladies, and wonderful staff that we have here at Jaguar Sports Network, and we are very grateful to have the opportunity to do what we do and the support that we do from the coaches, staff, and everybody else that matters here at TAMUSA. Ronald Aguilar having a strike from far out, but just a bit far off and kind of a rushed one.
Yeah, I think he definitely believed he could score. I think he could have scored, so that's disappointing.
Absolutely. Keeper got caught off of his line, and not the best of attempts, really, for what he was going for, but
yeah, he rushed it a little bit.
Wanted that second goal very badly, and understandably so. Jaramillo giving some demands, as he has been the most of the game. And a very miscalculated ball by Bulldogs. I want to say that was number 7 on the Bulldogs, Daniel Sierra. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you're new to the Jaguar Sports Network, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We just surpassed 900 subscribers, and our new goal is 1,000 subscribers before the end of the soccer season, and Jaguars coming the other way. Also, don't be afraid to leave us a comment. Let us know where you're viewing from. If you're supporting a specific player, if you're supporting the Bulldogs, the Jaguars, we're happy to have Bulldog Nation and Jaguar Nation here. Let us know where you're viewing from as well. We have a number of fans from a number of different countries and around the world, and that whistle is going to come out again. I believe that one was deserved, Coach. Bit of a jersey pull. Player comes to the ground.
Yeah, I think that was a little soft from my perspective.
Here come the Bulldogs the other way. This is with number 17. Ball's played across, and slide tackle is called clean. That was number 20 for the Jaguars, Estrada, and leaves a safe way for Pena to come out and get it.
That was a good opportunity for the Bulldogs to get one back.
Absolutely unable to find the back of the net. Great job by the Jaguars, and here they come the other way. Aguilar, great pace on Aguilar, and Aguilar's gonna be called for a handball. Didn't see that from our angle, but call stands as what it is. And Bulldogs gonna go play quick. Bulldogs still playing with a bit of confidence to them, especially after going down 2 goals. Have no problem playing out of the back, still staying calm in what they're doing. They have been forcing a couple chances, but that's to be expected. Trying to get or get close to an equalizer, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing to go up too early, but if you go down 2, you don't change things too much. There's still plenty of time left in the game to come back. Like I said, next goal is going to decide who wins this game, probably.
Absolutely, Coach. Once again, more contact there. I believe that player already has a booking, so he has to be careful. As Coach was just saying, a red card is possible, so I feel like it would come by way of a double booking, especially in this game.
If he's going to give that as a foul, the only reason why he doesn't get a yellow card is because he has a yellow card.
Absolutely, Coach. Doesn't want to reach for the red card.
No, he's going to have to be careful now.
Dangerous area for a free kick, Coach.
Yeah, I think we're close enough to go straight to goal with this one.
Absolutely. Dominic Pena getting his wall organized here. Alexis send one out of his wall. That's Olivares he gets out of there. Has all of his tall players. Smart keeper. 4 in the wall. Great lineup here. Pena has his angles covered. See what he can do. Goes straight for goal, and that one is just wide left, wide right of Pena, and very well struck, though, just not quite on target, Coach.
Yeah, you need a little bit more bend to bring it back around. It started wide, just didn't come back on target.
Jaguars playing it out of the back once again. Bulldogs bench wanted a foul. They're not going to get it. Bulldogs coming the other way. Pena. Great defense there by number 5 from the Jags. Hernandez seems to have gotten a foot on that one. That's going to be a Bulldogs corner kick. I thought that was a dangerous opportunity, Coach. They were right in front of goal. It seemed to be Pena on an island, 1v1, and Hernandez comes in, saving the day.
Yeah, it was a last-ditch tackle that definitely, I think, saved them. Otherwise, I don't think he's scoring.
Just north of 12 minutes left to play in this first half. I'd like to thank you all so much for tuning in. Cameron Caldwell, Tim Moody on the call, the women's head coach, coming off of a win, 5-2. He's feeling great.
It is a good feeling when you win.
Absolutely, Coach, especially opening up the conference play. That's 2 wins in a row now for you, Coach.
It's a winning streak. You take it.
Great ball played in there. Even better defense by the Jags. Interesting to see Ronald Aguilar, the forward, all the way in the back playing defense, and that's going to be called a foul for the Jaguars. Going to be able to reset here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about 2 minutes behind. There is about 9 minutes left in this first half, so our clock is off. As you remember, we had some technical difficulties early on, the clock being one of them, and so we are almost 2 minutes behind here. Apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for bearing with us. And coming in for the Jaguars, number 17, Christian Sanchez. He's going to be taking out number 8, David Torres. Bulldogs resetting all the way to their own half of the field, almost giving it away, and they do actually. Here comes Olivares up top, and a great slide tackle, amazing tackle from the Bulldogs defender. That was number 5, Arape. Here come Bulldogs the other way, looking to get something going. That's number 11 inside, an even better slide tackle from Jaguars' very own number 20. And a very, very hard tackle. That was studs up to his shin, number 13. Cards are going to stay in the pocket. Interesting decision by the referee. Number 7 on the Bulldogs wanting to have a word with the ref, but referee not having any part of it. Was a very hard tackle on 13 for the Jags. Jaguars looking to come the other way and quick. Ball played over the top, trying to find Ronald Aguilar, not quite the ball. Ball unable to be kept in by the Jags, number 4. That's going to be a Bulldog throw.
Thank you, Cam. Had to make some roster adjustments.
Thank you. Jaguars coming the other way. Aguilar with it now, dumps it outside. Aguilar back inside, and ball bounces around.
Hit the wheel on the side, not the
Looks
post.
like it hits the wheel on the side of the goal. Looked like it hit the post, and that's going to be a Bulldogs goal kick.
It's a good call from the ref, right position.
Absolutely right call to make a play, and we are going to have a hurt player, so we're going to pan our camera just a tad, and hopefully he's all right. That's a Bulldogs player down, number 7. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let our clock run here for a bit. There's 5:05 left in this first half, and so our clock is a little bit behind, so we're going to let it run for a bit. Looks like that player is up and moving. Good to see. Head trainer Bobby Two-Step Ramirez making sure all players are safe and healthy today. And it is a hot one. And the injured player will be subbed off. Actually, he will not be. Not too sure. Looks like he's going to come right back on after the ball is kicked, probably. Good to see that he's okay.
He's got to wait 30 seconds, I think the rule is, if a trainer comes on the field.
Time is winding down here. Once again, we are just about 50 seconds or so behind. So there's about less than 5 minutes left to play here. Under Aguilar losing possession of it. Bulldogs getting something going. Ball's played over the top. Great job by Jaguars defense staying with it. Hernandez knocking it off. It's with midfield now, number 17 with it, Sanchez. Great ball sent over the top, but Bulldogs defense able to take that one away. Bulldogs still fighting to stay in this one, even though it's 2-0. Still, it's a manageable lead here. Jaguars in some trouble here in their own half of the field. And it's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Bulldogs throw, and he looks to go quick, trying to get something in. And Pena able to stay with it. Jaramillo not happy with that quick option that goalkeeper decided to play. Simbo Mana now knocking it up. Great ball played inside to Olivares. Unable to stay with it. And referee blows a foul here in these last couple minutes of these. This first half, and Jaguars looking to get something going up top. Bulldogs player standing in front, doesn't want him to go too quick. Looks like he will reset all the way to the back line. All the way back to Pena. Bulldogs bringing the pressure here. Fortunate it is to keep it. Jaguars escape what could have been a bad situation for them and now are coming the other way. Great ball, switching the field of play. It's De La Torre over there, trying to find somebody up top. And looks like another booking is going to come out of his pocket. That's on number 8 of the Bulldogs. Kevin Ochoa, he will be booked for that one, and it's going to be another Jaguars free kick in a dangerous area. Coach Moody, your predictions have been right. More bookings on top of bookings.
I see more coming.
It's been quite the aggressive game between both teams, which you love to see the level of competition, but the bookings is always part of the game as well.
Yeah, it's competitive. They both want to win. They're going to go in for tackles. You know, sometimes it just adds up.
Absolutely, that's 4 total bookings now we've seen. Probably the most this season so far. Looks like some extracurriculars going on here in the free kick area. Not too sure what's going on, but I think maybe somebody was stepped on or something. Got a Bulldog player down.
I think it was just the wind.
I'd like to think so too, Coach. Looks like we have
It
a little...
just picked up.
Have a lot of players who would like to win. The wind is also playing a big effect. We have gusts up to 10 miles per hour today, Coach. Not sure what's happening now. Looks like referee wants to have a word with the coaches. Just get a handle on things. Apologies if you can hear the Bulldogs bench saying some things that are not safe for radio. A lot of intense emotions today, Coach.
I'd like to know what they were talking about, to be honest. Can someone help me? So it's a lot of nothing over nothing.
Yeah, but because one of the referees said he saw it, and then they thought he was going to say something, he didn't say something. That's why they were like, oh, okay.
Yeah. No need. Oh, the good fun spirit of competition here. You know, here at A&M San Antonio, we build champions, and that champion spirit on full display, as our AD Darnell would put it. I think the referee said if anything like that happens some more cards are coming out of the pocket, as one can assume. One Bulldog player got away with the shove, as to be expected in some chaos, but Coach Jaramillo getting a nice handle on things. Definitely some things said by the Bulldog bench that didn't need to be said. I apologize if you heard that. And if you can also understand Spanish, that's what was said, but it looks like more pushes or something. I'm not too positive. I was tracking the ball.
It's a good call, yeah. The ref saw it all the way.
And another booking coming out, Coach.
He was holding his yellow card.
And that is going to be number 4, Juan Iracheta. He's going to be called, and this is right in Ronald Aguilar's range here, Coach.
It's not a good place to give a foul away. It's very similar to Skylar's goal.
Absolutely. Skylar
Same
Parker,
spot.
if you can remember, in the women's stream, had a goal from about the same spot as Coach Moody just said.
Right there, but the clock is stopped.
And two very talented free kick takers. We've had a lot of deja vu today, Coach. I don't mind it, personally, but Ronald Aguilar setting himself up. He's known to hit these without any problem. Has a little bit of wind at his face, going southwest, southeast, one of those. South and to the right, Aguilar. Great job by the wall there, setting themselves up perfectly.
1 minute.
And we have a minute left to play, so we are 24 seconds behind on our scoreboard. Here goes Oscar Hernandez on the other side, looking to keep it. Hernandez battling but unable to. Hernandez with it now, and
I think
he's
offside.
absolutely one of those back and forth calls, Coach, and came from an offsides position to make a play on a
The linesman
onside
got it.
ball. Great job by the linesmans there. Referees have been solid today, Coach. You know, the number of bookings, that's definitely a personal thing when it comes to the referee. Some like to keep them in their pocket as much as they can. And here come the Bulldogs the other way as I'm talking about it.
10, 9, 8,
Great
7,
defense there by the
6,
Jaguars. Get
5,
that one out to end
4,
off this half.
3, 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Jaguars 2, Bulldogs 0. A heated first half, as I would call it, Coach. And we're going to send it into a break. This has been Cameron Caldwell and Coach Tim Moody, the women's head soccer coach here at TAMUSA. And we will see you all in the second half. Keep it right here on the Jaguar Sports Network.
For all the faculty members in the crowd and watching, we thank you for your service. Today, we have a special guest, Dr. Durant Prison, who's a professor chair of criminology and political science. He has exemplary support of internship programs and endeavors at A&M San Antonio, including the creation of public policy internship program and employer engagement. Dr. Durant is a proud supporter of Jaguar athletics, and he is an honorary coach for today's match. We thank Dr. Durant and all the faculty members. We appreciate you for all that you do for our students. Let's give him a round of applause, Jaguar fans. Thank you, Dr. Durant, and thank you for being an honorary coach in today's match.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here back with the second half of play of this Red River Athletic Conference matchup, the first conference matchup between the Texas A&M San Antonio Jaguars and the Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs, coming by way of Hawkins, Texas. And if you're just joining in, this is Cameron M. Caldwell, and I'm joined by the women's soccer head coach, Coach Tim Moody. Coach, what do we think? What are our general thoughts of the first half today?
I think the Jaguars have been the best team so far. They've created the best opportunities and deserve to be up 2-0.
Absolutely. Scoreline being 2-0. The Jags went up very, very early with a goal by Joey De La Torre. In fact, that was within the first 30 seconds of the game, and the second one coming, I believe, within 5-10 minutes. And that was by Ronald Aguilar, the very well-known TAMUSA men's soccer player. And neither team wants to let up. Very physical first half. A lot of cards. A lot of cards shown, a lot of booking shown, and referee not at all afraid to blow that whistle. And looks like, once again, as I was just saying, whistle is blown. It's going to be a free kick in favor of the Jaguars. My view was blocked. Didn't really see what the foul was, but
I'm not so sure about that one. But in the middle of the field, you can blow that. And there's no argument.
absolutely. And Jaguars don't want to waste possession early. Hoping to maybe replicate how their first half went, the first couple minutes of their first half, get some goals here and put this game to bed. Score is 2-0, and you'd have to think 1-2 more, and this game would be put to rest. Bulldogs haven't let up the fight, though. They've been consistent with their pressure and intensity throughout the entire first half, and have to assume that that's going to continue, Coach.
Anytime it's 2-0, the next goal wins. As in, if you get 3, it's all over. If the Bulldogs score, then they can get something out of it.
Absolutely, and Coach, as we had talked about, you said normally you wouldn't make adjustments that early on after going down, but after a half of play, what would you have said to your players after being down 2-0 like that, especially after such an intense half like that with bookings on both sides?
Yeah, I would say don't go make any silly fouls and get cards and put us down to 10 players because we're still in the game. And then hopefully we get a free kick, set piece, and then it changes everything.
Absolutely, make it the most, and you are no stranger to All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Just had some quick technical difficulties. Coach's mic cut out, but we are live and we are back. As Coach was saying, practically the next goal wins. If Jaguars can grab one more, they will definitely take that one away. And a very non-necessary mistake there coming from the Jaguars number 20. And I do not have the roster right now, so Jaguars number 20. Just a bad touch and unable to keep it with him. A lot of communication from the Bulldogs head coach to the referee. It has not let up really the entire game, and gotta wonder at what point the referee might say something. Long throw from the Bulldogs number 22, and Bulldogs just unable to keep possession where it counts, but as I say that, they have it, and here comes number 77 the other way. Shots inside.
Good save.
Great save by Dominic Pena. That one was low, and he got down, a little collapsing save, had a power step, stepped into it, and now we have a Bulldogs corner. Pena saving the Jaguars from a one-point game.
Yeah, it was huge.
Bulldogs preparing for their corner kick, excuse me. Not sure what's taking so long, but and here it is. Christian Guerrero, great job getting ahead to that one and clearing it out of harm's way for the Jaguars. Bulldogs not looking to let up at all. Great 50-50 ball, but looks like the card is going to come out immediately from the referee. Oh, and a red card is coming out. Just as Coach called it, that's a double booking, as Coach had said. That was on number 4.
Was it a second yellow?
It was a second yellow, Coach.
Yeah.
Second yellow has come out. I had thought it was a foul on the Jaguars. Looks like number 4 from the Bulldogs has been sent off. Double yellow card, and a lot of unhappy Bulldogs. Looks like the the Bulldogs head coach just picked up a yellow card as well. Cards are flying everywhere, as we were just talking about that, Coach. Number 8 needs to be careful. He's already on a booking.
Yeah, he should walk away.
Definitely needs to be careful. He's already on a yellow card, and he's a captain as well. He's not careful. He could pick up a second yellow.
Yep, absolutely. He took his way into the book.
And looks like he is. Number 8 has been sent off as well. This is not something I've ever seen before. I've seen reds before, but 2 and 1, Coach getting a yellow card. This is, one would say, madness. Bulldogs now down to 9 players, Coach. And we were just talking about, if he doesn't walk away, he's going to get carded again, pick up his second yellow, and he's done for. A lot of high emotions here on the Bulldogs side of the field. Coach Jaramillo not complaining, going to take it. They're communicating with their players that don't need to talk, just play. Apologies if you can hear the words coming from the Bulldogs bench, and if you speak Spanish, apologize about that. A lot of words not safe for radio play. We do have a bleep button that we can play. Hopefully we don't need it, though. And Jaguars resetting. So after a rather insane turn of events, Bulldogs down to 9 men on the field, Coach. That's obviously going to make a difference going forward.
It's game over. It's hard to come back with 10 players, let alone 9. Now it's just be smart, see the game out, don't get hurt, don't get sent off.
Absolutely. That's really been the name of the game so far, is the bookings, and things really taking a turn for the Bulldogs in the worst way.
Yeah,
And
don't force it, don't play forward. They're going to sit in a low block. Just keep it. Be patient.
absolutely. The only time I've ever seen 9 players on a field, 2 players being sent off, is in the pros, and never before in college. I believe we had one guy get a red card when I played here, but definitely unprecedented so far on the Jaguars Sports Network. I can say that confidently. And as Coach said, you really don't need to force anything right now. And
I'm surprised he didn't get yellow. Yes, here it is. He pulled him back.
be another yellow. That could have been a very, very dangerous ball. But
yeah, I mean, he's booking him, so you've got to wait for that to take place before he can restart the game.
so 17. So 17 did pick up a booking for that pull on the jersey. But as Coach was saying, no reason to force anything, really. You can just play the game you need to play, knock the ball around, and the goals will come. You have 9 players. All you have to do is find mismatches. Dominic Pena able to pick that one up, no problem.
It is, yeah. It's work the ball, get overloads, 2v1s.
And that will definitely be the name of the game. Jaguars already up 2-0, though, but especially with you know, now playing against 9 men, they can definitely look to just be as patient as they need to be, patient as they want to be. They still have 38 and a half left to play. Another yellow card coming out. That's going to be on 17 for the Bulldogs. And Bulldogs head coach saying to the referee that is high school refereeing. Interesting opinion there, Coach.
I mean, the players have to take responsibility. They know what the rules are. They know what you can and cannot do. So again, it's frustrating as a coach. You know, players need to be more disciplined.
Absolutely. Coach, have you ever been in a position where you had to play with 9 players, 2 players get sent off?
I don't remember 2 players. I mean, I played obviously down with 10 players, but I don't remember going to 9.
Definitely seems like unprecedented territory. Definitely has never happened before on the Jaguar Sports Network. We can confidently say that. One thing that has happened, and I was talking about this in the first game, was I don't remember if it was the same team or a different team, but we had the bench goalkeeper of another team. I think it was Texas College. The goalkeeper on the bench got a red card. Jaguars looking to make something happen. Christian Guerrero almost on that one. Bulldogs goalkeeper, number 19, picking that one up with no problem. That one was Schrader. Guerrero using his head on that one. Guerrero with it now. Aguilar. Not called offsides. Great save by the Bulldogs goalkeeper.
Yeah, the keeper's going to be busy now, I think.
Absolutely. He's a tall keeper, and looks like another card is probably coming out. Referee having a word with the goalkeeper, having a word with Schrader.
I think he was looking for an offside call, but didn't come.
Absolutely. Referee having a word. As a coach, you would think you'd be saying just to stop talking and play the game, but not the case right now. Bulldogs coach letting them have their way, and seems like a foul called on Jaguars. Ball going the other way.
The game's going to get called really tight now.
Schrader on the restart. Left-footed goalkeeper. Don't see many of those. Jaguars just need to keep possession here. Don't need to force anything. Don't need to make any silly mistakes. Just get a handle on your touches, and a bit of a hard ball played out for Olivares. Olivares sent down hard. That one's clearly going to be a yellow card.
You would think.
Absolutely. Pulling the player over here. There was no attempt on the ball at all, really, Coach. Just straight shoulder, sending him down to the ground.
I guess he's going to give him a warning.
Interesting there. We saw lighter fouls get called for yellow, but a full shove is just going to get a warning. I think maybe the referees wants to refrain from booking any more people. I mean,
I know he's doing the right thing though. Those are the rules. If you break them, you get yellow cards for these things.
And Jaguars have the ball in another dangerous position for the Bulldogs. And I think this is, as Coach was saying, this could really be where the loss of 2 players is detrimental for them. Ball played in. Schrader gets a hand on it. Great job by that tall goalkeeper getting his paw on that one.
Yeah, the Bulldogs are going to get tired, so they're going to have to do some rotations with their substitutions.
Absolutely, and only having 3 subs on the bench, this is where we could see the lack of men.
Well, the kicker is on Saturday that those 2 players are suspended now.
So they have even less.
Yeah, so Olu are pretty happy right now what's going on.
That is.
They probably don't know it, but
Bulldogs just finding themselves in an unfortunate position. Referee playing advantage here. Bulldog coaches not seeming to like it for some reason, but. And now we do have a hurt player down. Goalkeeper on the bench for the Bulldogs has to be careful here. He's been very vocal to the referees. I have seen substitute goalkeepers get red cards. It happened in Texas College versus TAMUSA. That was actually the second round playoff loss that TAMUSA had last season. Very interesting moment I've never seen before, but looks like it will be a drop ball. And another yellow card has come out. We're at 35-30. We've been playing for 25 minutes. Once again, thank you all so much for tuning in to the Jaguars Sports Network. Been quite the exciting game. A lot of action here, a lot of cards being pulled out. Guerrero playing the ball inside. Aguilar, just another attempt, unable to get his head where he needed it. That's been two now. Aguilar hasn't been able to get his head the contact he needs to on the ball, and just unfortunate, Coach.
I mean, I expect him to score there. I think he expects himself to score. So, yeah, it's going to be frustrating until he gets another opportunity.
Absolutely. Aguilar could have. Christian Guerrero with a ball played in, not quite the way he would have wanted it. A little bit too much pace. Aguilar couldn't quite get there. Ball very riskily played across the front of Bulldogs' goal, especially with the lack of men. You'd think they would. Hands to the back. They will call that a foul, and Torres lucky to not get booked right there. Bulldogs switching the field of play, looking to get something going. Referee's going to blow his whistle again. I think our view was blocked, Coach, because I'm not sure I saw the foul.
There wasn't much to that one. But if it looks like a foul, I think the referee will call it from now on.
And here come the Bulldogs trying to build off some momentum that they had. I think that was Olivares. Our rosters are gone. Now the assistant coach getting a little. Never seen that from an assistant coach before. Interesting behavior for sure. So after 20 minutes of this this second half, we are still only 13 minutes in. So we've been playing for a while now, and a lot of fouls. Referee is going to call that one, of course. Jaguars like to go quick here. Olivares with it. Going to reset back. Bulldogs are playing a low block. Only have one striker up. Simbomana finds Guerrero. Not the attempt that Guerrero would have liked, and they are going to blow a foul the other way. Actually, he's going to reverse his call, give it back to the Jags. And
yeah, he knew what he was doing. He just pointed the wrong way. He knew his black jersey.
Going to be in a good position here for the Jaguars. We're behind by about 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. So 31:35 is the time correct. So don't believe the referee has stopped the clock right now just because it's a free kick. So I'm going to let this clock run some more. Maybe he has stopped the clock. Oh, never mind. No, he hasn't. Free kick is in, and that one is possibly a wasted opportunity there, Coach.
Yeah, I'd be disappointed if I'm his teammate on the far post looking for a cross.
Seems like he was, I don't want to say confused between going for goal and floating it in, but it wasn't floated in the way you would float in a ball back post.
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at the wind. Where's it coming from? Are you hitting into the wind? Is the wind, going to take it away? But yeah, keep it below the crossbar.
Great communication by the Jaguars. Don't need to foul, no reason to, and Jaguars going to be called for a foul now. Bulldogs electing to play quick. Be a Bulldogs throw. Bulldogs assistant coach not very happy right now. Assistant referee not having much of it. Injured player down. Bulldogs side seems to be okay though. Bobby two-step ready to go for action. Seems to have had a cramp, and he does wave off Bobby. If you're just joining us, Cameron M. Caldwell and women's head soccer coach Tim Moody on the call today for the men's Jaguars soccer game, and it has been a explosive one, Coach. 2-0. Jaguars went up early in the first half, and we saw 2 red cards come out for the Bulldogs. They are down to 9 men, and a number of yellow cards have come out on both sides. So Jaguars being patient, as you had said, being patient, not forcing anything, and I'm sure that third and fourth goal will come in time.
I think so. If they're patient, they work the ball, they make good decisions. They should get the overloads, and then they'll create some chances.
Absolutely. Jaramillo not afraid to use his bench, has great depth in his bench. A lot of players ready to come in, and especially with the other team playing down to 9 men and only having 3 subs on the bench. There's no reason not to get fresh sets of legs in there as exhaustion will start to take place. These players have been playing for long minutes here, and with not a lot of number of subs.
It's hot out too.
It's very hot out today as well. I think we saw a little bit of that today in your game, Coach.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to get that warm.
Definitely not. We felt it as well. And Schrader, great job commanding his box, coming out for that one. Good hands as well. Glenillo Go Home Studios, thank you so much for tuning in and supporting your Jaguars. If you haven't already, leave us a chat. Let us know where you're viewing from and who you're supporting, whether it's a specific player or your Bulldog Nation, Jaguar Nation. We're happy to have you all here. And The flag is going to be raised offsides, and it was he came back from an offsides position onsides, and he will be called for it. Didn't quite see the number of who it was, but he will be called for that. Just north of 27 minutes left to play in this second half. Been quite the exciting one. I'd like to take this time to shout out the Jaguar Sports Network staff, the entirely student-run media initiative. Josue on the camera, Carlos and Maddie on pictures. Carlos is actually our director of photography, and a strike by number 11. That was Robert Morales. Couldn't find his footing on that one. As I was saying, Carlos and Maddie taking pictures today, as well as Axel. And Josue on the camera, rolling on social media. And myself, Cameron Caldwell, on the call. And I'm joined by none other than Coach Tim Moody, women's head soccer coach. Happy to have him here, one of the biggest supporters of Jaguar Sports Network, always hopping on our streams, giving his 2 cents, giving his expertise. It's always a pleasure, Coach.
It's good to be here. I enjoy it. So thanks for inviting me all these times.
Always, Coach. We love to have your expertise. I may have played, but I don't have that depth and knowledge that you do, or at least I don't think I do.
You know, I watch a lot of sports, so hopefully something rubs off.
Absolutely. Jaguars showing their patience, just working up the field slowly, pass by pass. Little through ball floated over the top. Hopefully it's not too much, and it is. That was number 15 on the Jaguar side. A lot of frustration coming from the Jaguars coaching staff. Seems to be forcing passes. As we have said, there's no reason to do it.
No, just as I tell my team, just connect the dots. Just play the nearest pass.
Here come the Bulldogs the other way. Joey De La Torre and the number 15 for the Jags. A lot of contact there, no whistle. And it's going to go out for a Jaguars goal kick. Have over 50 viewers watching live on the Jaguar Sports Network. If you haven't already, you'd like to support this student-led initiative, hit that subscribe button. We just surpassed 900 subscribers. We appreciate all the support that the community has given us, and we love what we do. We were just founded a year ago, and we've grown like absolute wildfire, and we cannot thank the Jaguar community and all the other communities that tune into us and support the Jaguar Sports Network. And we enjoy what we do. We have a lot of fun, and if you like what we do, hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to. We're trying to work towards 1,000 subscribers before the end of the soccer season. We hope to make it there, and we're going to keep doing what we do, broadcasting games, providing commentary, photography, pictures, and be sure to check out our Instagram as well at Jaguar Sports Network on Instagram. Help us hit our goal of 700 followers. We are at 648, I want to say, and very thankful and grateful for all of the people that support us, whether it's parents, family, students, university, the athletes themselves, the coaches. We appreciate all the support we get as Christian Guerrero finds the ball inside, and that one is going to go out for a Bulldogs goal kick. Just north of 23 left to play in this second half of the conference opener for your Jaguars, and Aguilar with it in the left corner of the field trying to find an option. Finds Guerrero, dumps it off to him. Ball's working in the middle now. Switches the field of play to number 15 out wide. Let's see what he can find. Schrader looking ready as ever in net. Still have options in the middle. Ball's floated in the backside. Aguilar tried to get contact on it, couldn't quite do it. Bounces out to number 4. Ball's floated in. Aguilar, another header, just not quite the contact he would have wanted. Once again, I think it was a little bit of an awkward ball as he caught it in the air and just not quite. Aguilar with a goal earlier in this game, as well as Joey de la Torre, and those are the 2 goal scorers. Aguilar had a number of chances, but couldn't quite connect the way he would have wanted to. Great slide tackle there by number 15 of the Bulldogs, and it'll stay with the Jags, though. He could have shot it if he wanted to, but elects to reset. Going to send it out wide. Great touch there, great control, but even better defense by Bulldogs, number 15. Like to shout out our ball boy over there, Diego Aguirre, the student assistant men's basketball coach, putting in his hours, helping out the men's and women's soccer team today, as well as other assistants that have been helping out.
They've been awesome. They really have. I appreciate everything they do.
Absolutely doing the hard jobs that often nobody sees and nobody gives them credit for, but they're doing it, and they're out here supporting. As Coach Mooney is always sure to come out and support basketball and support the other sports that are going on here at TAMUSA, and the love is obviously reciprocated, Coach.
Yeah, softball came out to support us. Women's basketball and men's basketball coaches were here today, so you know, it was definitely a good showing, and appreciate it. Obviously, it's classes are going on, so it's been good support for each program from everyone.
Absolutely. Coach Minner stopped by our table, and as well as Coach Laramie Schwenke stopped by, the women's basketball coaches. I think we've seen Coach Dial out here a time or two. Very good kick by the Bulldogs goalkeeper, Schrader. Jaguars resetting. Another long ball into the middle. I remember Jaramillo saying that's not quite what he wanted right now, but it seems to have working. It's Aguilar and Guerrero together. Aguilar into the center and unable to finish once again. I didn't quite see the shot. I'm not sure if he got solid contact at all, but
no, defender stepped him. I think he could have passed the ball just a little bit sooner, and then he would have been in better position to get a shot away.
Looks like we're stopping the clock once again, and
player down.
We do have an injured player, so we'll get the camera off of him and hope all is well. Bobby Two-Step, our head medical trainer, heading out there to assess the situation. And I apologize, I'm not aware of his assistant's name, but Bobby Two-Step Ramirez, head athletic trainer, taking care of everyone, making sure they're all healthy. And looks like a water break will be taken. Referee going to blow for one, so we'll go ahead and take a break too. Let injured player get off, let the players get some water. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and live on the Jaguar Sports Network. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Cameron Caldwell, Coach Moody, and took a little break there. Had a hurt player, and referee saw it. Perfect timing to have the players get a little water break in. And here come the Jaguars the other way, and offsides will be the call on number 22 of the Jags. We are close to the 20-minute mark here. Our clock is a little fast, that's why I'm pausing it right now while it's running. We should be about caught up. So about 19 and a half left to play in this second half of the first conference game for both Jaguars and Bulldogs. Jarvis Christian University coming by way of Hawkins, Texas. Not too sure how far of a drive that is, but I'm sure it's over an hour.
Is that not to be confused with Hawkins as in stranger?
That's exactly what I'm thinking about too, Coach.
I'm waiting for the new series to come out.
Hawkins, Indiana, excuse
Is that
me.
where it is?
Yeah, Indiana. That's what they say it is, Indiana. Great show.
It
Just
is a great
taking
show.
too long to come out, Coach.
It is.
I mean, I was in 8th grade when the first season came out.
There you go.
Now I'm a senior in college, and it's still not out. So, great show, though. I understand good things take time, and I'm still going to watch it. If you're just joining us, second half started off a little chaotic. 2 red cards picked up by the Bulldogs. Head coach picked up a yellow card. Yellow cards have been flying all around. Coach Moody seemed to predict it, actually. He said in the first half, you can click back in the stream, and he said, I could see a red card coming this game, and sure enough, Coach, 2 of them came out.
I should have gone to Vegas. Obviously, I'm joking.
Yeah,
Because that's against the rules.
of course, Coach. Jaguars doing a great job just knocking it around. Don't need to force anything through any channels. Just let it happen naturally. Let those mismatches come through. Hit some 1-2s where you need to and find the open man. That's the name of the game right now. Just let this game do the work for you. And Jaguars have a throw in. Bulldogs half of the field inside, close to the 18, I should say. And Jaguar is going to be called for a foul. Looks like a sub is going to be coming in for the Jaguars, number 25, taking out number 4. Still don't have our rosters in front of me here. Of course, he's going to be called for a foul there. Arms were extended there. Not the best of decisions out of number 18 from the Jaguars. Coach Jaramillo not happy with some of these decisions and choices as he's seen. You know, especially knowing the precedent, knowing that the referee is going to call the fouls, knowing he's going to blow his whistle and possibly even book you for some of the things that you do. You know, you really have to be careful with a referee like this.
Yeah, I think he's taking some players out of the game, which is a good thing to do. Because you don't want, again, another yellow card, red card, and then they can't play Saturday.
Absolutely, that would be quite detrimental. As we've seen from the Bulldogs, losing 2 of their own players, they play Saturday as well, so they won't have those 2 players. And they're already short people on the bench. Bulldogs screaming for a handball, absolutely not one. And Oscar Hernandez coming the other way, has Ronald Aguilar. And an amazing through ball played through. Ronald Aguilar on the backside, and Aguilar. Aguilar unable to find the back of the net there. Very uncharacteristic of him today. And
He is not going to live that one down.
absolutely not. I'd like to think it hit a bump and he just got a little unlucky, but. And here comes the possibly another card, another booking. I'm not sure. Once again, a free kick in a dangerous area. I know Ronald Aguilar is extremely unhappy with himself right now. especially in an area like that inside the 6-yard box, and just unable to finish that one, Coach.
Yeah, I think he just took it for granted. Again, you got to be focused, otherwise you will miss the target.
Very uncharacteristic of him, always known for his solid finishing and able to put things in the back of the net, but
he is very reliable. He scores lots of goals. So.
Absolutely. 26 goals in 13 games last season, All-American, Player of the Year, Player of the Conference many times, and Oscar Hernandez now on the free kick in a very, very good area. Schrader ready, and that one is sent over the crossbar as well. Hernandez not happy.
Yeah, got to get on top of it, keep it down, hit the target.
Absolutely, just chest over the ball, that's what they always say, and Hernandez kicking himself for that one for sure. Love to see the passion out of the players, but
yeah, it's similar to golf. You picked your head up. You just got to focus on the ball and not at the target where it's going, because you know where it should go.
Absolutely, Coach. That's my problem when I golf. I pick my head up, my body goes backwards instead of coming down on it. You a golfer, Coach?
I mean, I play.
All right.
Everybody plays. Some people are better than others.
Yeah. We'll get a round in sometime. I love golf.
I'm okay on a par 3.
Yeah, that's about where my skill set comes in. And Bulldogs going to be called for offsides as well. Could have been a high kick, could have gone either way, but offsides was first. So it's going to be Jaguars ball resetting. And I believe just north of 15 left to play in this second half. Once again, our clock could be a little fast. And Jaguars like to go fast. Hernandez with it now. Has Aguilar on the inside, making an inside run. Trying to zigzag, make something happen. Jaguars still pushing up. Playing a very high line. Hernandez with it. Unable to connect the pass inside. Bulldogs able to clear it out, but it's going to remain Jaguars ball, Jaguar throw. Oh. Bulldogs trying to get something going up top, but every attempt that they've had has just been absolutely squatted by the Jaguars defense. Jaguars defense has been solid today, Coach.
Yeah, the Bulldogs just don't have the numbers, so it's I wouldn't say impossible, but it's really difficult. So yes, we should not get caught out at the back now.
Absolutely, and once again, Jaguars being called offside, just a little undisciplined there, not holding their line and going a little too early. Referee having him take the ball back. Said he had a little too up. Schrader pushing his team up the field. Just north of 13 and a half left to play in this second half. Conference opener for both games, or excuse me, both teams. Jaguars coming off of a win, and Jarvis coming off of a 4-0 loss against Langston University. Or excuse me, Nelson University, rather. Once again, Jaguars just using those numbers that they have. Bulldogs, very, very low press. Most players are back. They have no one up in the front. They have no striker. They have nobody up there to really get any attempts going. Oscar Hernandez brought down, and it is going to be a penalty.
Yeah, and I'm surprised it's not a yellow card there.
Absolutely, especially the way he was brought down, Coach.
Well, if it's a penalty, it's intentional. He pulled him. So I presume maybe that player has a card already. Well, this is it right now. Score is game over.
No, zoom in. Looks like it'll be Ronald Aguilar on the penalty kick, taking it for him to seal the deal. As Coach had said, if he scores this, it's virtually game over. Fortunately, we have our view a little blocked here by Coach Jaramillo and one of his players, but you can see Schrader through them. All right, now you can see Schrader. I'll let you know what happens. You can see the goal, though. Aguilar. Aguilar misses the penalty off the post. Unable to finish the attempt.
It's just one of those days for him, unfortunately.
Absolutely. We all have them sometimes, and
Yeah, I've missed my fair share of goals I should have scored.
absolutely just unlucky. You know, trying to hit the bottom right corner. He does put his hand up, letting his team know, you know, that's on me, I'm sorry, and things happen. I think his team and his coaches will understand that. Looks like the assistant coach now, or one of the players, assistant coach is going to pick up a yellow card. So now both coaches on the Bulldogs are booked. Some Jaguar Sports Network unprecedented moments here. And looks like
He's out of his technical area.
it's like he can't even move on the touchline apparently.
Well, there is a box you're supposed to be in, and once you've been noticed with the yellow card, you should go sit down. Or at least get closer to the bench.
Absolutely, and clearly not respecting that area.
I mean, the good thing is the referee just warned him,
Absolutely.
because he could have issued another yellow. But he's got a busy report he's gonna have to write for today's game.
Absolutely, Coach. A lot of things to write up. I want to say we have probably over 5 bookings easily total. I mean, with 2 reds, 2 yellows before that, and then 2 to 3 yellows each on each team. It's going to be a fun game for sure. Fun report, I should say. And Jaguars just need to clear that one out of harm's way. Bulldogs seeming to have some momentum to them right now. 13 total bookings. I just got the official word from our Deputy Athletic Director and Chief Informations Officer. 13 total bookings, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a interesting match report, and it's going to be fun for the Jaguar Sports Network as well, writing our post-game recap.
I mean, it's unlucky 13, but it could go to 14, I believe. It's possible.
I believe it, Coach. We have
How much time is left?
over 10 minutes left to play.
Yeah.
Stranger things have happened. And joining the coach's side is TAMUSA legend, Coach Minner. Women's head basketball coach, taking the inaugural basketball team to the playoffs, making history. A lot of great things happening here at TAMUSA. A lot of exciting things, new facilities, new softball field, new track and field that will have a turf field with lights in the middle, so night games will be able to play. Coach, how do you feel about that facility coming soon? And a player actually gone down. That was a very hard foul. Looks like we're playing advantage, though. We'll talk about the facilities later. Oscar Hernandez on the backside. Ball played in by Ronald Aguilar. And just not quite what the Jaguars were looking for that finish, and possibly a hurt player. Looks like he might not get up. He is moving around, though. And he does get up, all is well. So just south of 10 minutes left to play in this second half that has seemingly been going on for, I honestly want to say double that.
It's been a long day.
Absolutely, Coach.
But worthwhile.
Very much so. Jaguars possibly coming away with 2 wins. Ronald Aguilar right in front of goal here, and he's going to be called off sides. Finally found the back of the net, but man, Coach, he cannot catch a break today, it seems like.
No, but putting the ball in the back of the net will give him some confidence.
Absolutely. Found the post, and post did him a favor this time.
Yeah, that will, again, help for Saturday that he knows he can score. He can hit the target.
Absolutely. Referee has to tell Schrader once again he's got to back the ball up, be even with the AR. Schrader wanting to get every piece of grass that he can. I feel like Coach Jaramillo is going to have a lot to say to his team after this, even though they may come away with a win. Little moments of lacks of discipline and other moments like that where you just have to be better as a team. But overall positivity. You know, Jaguars possibly going to come away with the win, not to give it the announcer's curse, but
it's a tricky game to play in when you get players sent off and lots of yellow cards. There's no flow to the game, so it's important that we scored those 2 goals early.
Absolutely, Coach. Because the second half has just been, with the exception of the 2 red cards and playing down 2 men for the Bulldogs, it's just been back and forth, and Jaguars unable to capitalize off of their, many chances that they've had. Here come the Jaguars once again, looking to seal the steal and possibly a corner. Yes, a corner is the call, and Jaguars looking to put it away here. Looks like we are now 2 minutes behind. We were 2 minutes ahead, and now we're 2 minutes behind. So the official time is 5:20 left in this match. So just south of 5.5 left to play. Jaguars looking to put this one to bed. Oscar Hernandez on the corner. Ball sent inside, has some curl on it. And a low strike sent away by Bulldogs 23. And a very high kick there. Referee must have not seen it. That was up over Oscar Hernandez's head, it seemed like. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our clock is 2 minutes slow. Very good touch by number 16 there. Cool, calm, collected, very poised. Another great touch inside. Lucky to keep that one. With number 5 now. Floats that one in. Straight to the goalkeeper, though. Definitely not exactly what he was looking for. Great job by Jaguars defense getting to that one. Risky tackle, no foul though. That's got to be a foul and definitely a booking. Could have been a red there. That was hands around the neck. A little malicious, but referee elects to go yellow.
I think that was probably the right call. I could be wrong. Is that 11, Coach?
I'm wrong on half.
Never mind. I don't know who it was. Hernandez with it now. So once again, Hernandez not able to find the pace on the ball that he would have wanted, or the placement, really. Had no problem. Schrader coming out to get that one. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, just want to remind you that our clock is slow. We're going to call another foul there. Bulldogs elect to play quick. You enjoyed Jaguar soccer on the Jaguar Sports Network. Do not forget that JSN will be live broadcasting women's and men's soccer on Saturday. Who are y'all taking on, Coach?
Texarkana, I believe.
A&M Texarkana. Women will kick off at 1. Stream will begin at 1, and men's kick off at 3:30. Same times as today. You can expect to see our broadcast here, and hopefully Coach Moody hopping on for the men's stream. Jaguars doing the smart thing here, just knocking it around the back. At this point in the game, probably have close to 3 minutes left, 2 minutes left. No reason to force anything up top at all. You can just knock it around in the back. You're up 2-0 against 9 players. Not sure what the referee blew there, but looks like he saw something worth blowing the whistle for. So we will reset with a
Again, a funny game
Bulldogs.
today because, again, 2 red cards, 14 yellows or something like that. But it hasn't been a bad-tempered game, you know, or vicious or dangerous.
Not by any means, Coach, with the exception of a little disagreement there. I think the wind had knocked somebody over is what we decided happened, and then just a little bit of shoving, but that's not anything out of the normal, what you normally see. Ronald Aguilar has a break on goal, and another save from Schrader. Great job. Aguilar unable to find the corner. Aguilar is definitely feeling it today, just not his day today.
Hopefully he's saving these goals for Saturday.
Absolutely. Another foul is called. Once again, great header by the Jaguars left back. We have just about a minute coming up left to play. 1 minute coming up left to play, and Jaguars looking to just seal this one home. Great overlapping run by number 16. You know, the Jaguars inside elects not to take it and just held on to it just a little bit too long there, Coach.
Just play the ball forward to someone open.
1 minute, 1 minute.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute. We are 2 minutes and 20 seconds behind. Apologies for those technical difficulties we had early on, but 1 minute left, as you had heard, and there you go. Seems like Bulldogs have decided not to press up anymore, have accepted. It is what it is for them at this point. And Jaguars could really just knock it around. Don't need to go up. Could knock it in their defense if they wanted to. Looks like they want to get one last one. Lets it rip, and that one is an absolute screamer, but just not on target. Great pace on it, though.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Final score is 2-0.
Bulldogs 0, your Jaguars.
Jaguars
2.
coming away with the win in their conference
your
opener,
Jaguars' next
taking
game
on
is
the
against Texas A&M
Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs. And
Texarkana
on behalf of the
Saturday,
Jaguar
September
Sports Network, this has been
27th.
Cameron
Look forward to
Caldwell,
seeing
and
you
I've had
at
the
the
honor
Jaguar soccer field.
once again of being
Also,
joined
fans,
with
be sure
women's
to
head soccer
hashtag
coach,
back
Coach
again
Tim Moody.
with
Coach,
all
thank you
the
so much for
athletic
today.
department
Yeah, you're
and your
welcome. We'll see you
Jaguar team
Saturday.
on
See you
social
Saturday,
media.
Coach. And ladies and
The
gentlemen,
athletic
as we had
department
said,
at TAMUSA
taking
Sports.
on Texarkana, TAMUSA on Saturday. Women kickoff at 1 p.m., men at 3:30. Jaguar Sports Network has you covered if you cannot make it in person. And be sure to be on the lookout on our Instagram at Jaguar Sports Network for our post-game recap. You'll have all the action written out in a nice caption. You'll see all the pictures our photographers took today. And once again, we'd like to thank all of the staff who make this collaboration and student-led initiative possible. And Coach, thank you, and we'll see you Saturday. Thank you, everybody. Keep it right here.